Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They've got Gobert. Mason Wallace is out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Edwards. And it's Bargnani in at the 4 slot. Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got the first points up on the board here for Chicago.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Buzelis. And he drives in.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development program showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Here's White. All 3 off the mark. Pass to Bargnani. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Bargnani's got 5 minutes.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's White. Dosunmu trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the 3, and Bargnani hits from deep. 8 points for him.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
Bargnani's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Dosunmu. Takes it off the glass.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Wallace kicks to Gobert. Out to Thompson from deep. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amen will blow right by you.
Bargnani dishes to Gobert. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, this is what coaches love to see. Guys sharing the ball and creating for one another.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 7-point differential. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Folks, the coach's challenge has been...
After review, the floor stands.
And I think when it comes to...
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hand, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Amen will blow right by you.
Buzelis with the ball, defended by Bargnani.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Wallace. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Buzelis with the ball, defended by Bargnani. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
Shot's good from Bargnani.
Well, sometimes it's just this easy. He gets the ball and fires.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. 4-point game. Lets it go from 11, and the shot is long. Wallace against Vucevic, and here's Edwards from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Dosunmu. Gobert with the block.
We saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
Here's Bargnani. Cans the shot from the wing. Bargnani's got 7 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Cade Cunningham's checked in for Wallace. Chicago trails by 9. Inside, here's Vucevic. Gobert with the block.
Stellar defense. Gobert will have him thinking twice about bringing it inside again.
Here's Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Buzelis with the ball, defended by Bargnani.
Slick drive by Buzelis. He moves well for a guy that size.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Edwards dishes to Bargnani. Over Buzelis. And there's Bargnani on the assist from Edwards.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic is screen on Bargnani. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Vucevic with the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Vucevic has gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Over to the wing. Bargnani from long range. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Gobert, following the 3-point basket by Chicago. Outside Edwards. Bargnani inside the 3-point line, and it falls. Over the rim and in. Bargnani's got 14 points for the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Fires the 3. The shot misses. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They lead by 11. And back in a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Siakam is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard. And for Chicago, at the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Trey Jones out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Smith in at the center position. Here's Siakam. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Cunningham against Jones. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
And Edwards slams it in.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Chicago trails by 13. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number one pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Here's Chicago. Down by 15. Pass to White. Drives to the hoop. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Now White. Outside Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam. Stan, Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wings.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
And they pick up 2. Bargnani's got 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Murray. And he gets it to go.
Well, guys with Murray's touch can kill you softly. They don't have to bang it in.
Here's Giddey. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Giddey's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Mourning. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:53 left in the first half. Giddey surveying the D. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Zion Williamson's checked in for Bargnani. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Vucevic checked in for Williams. Here's Buzelis, and it's Williamson with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 10 points for him.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Chicago trails by 20. Here's Dosunmu. 44 seconds left in the first half. To the left side wing. That's the Morning. Murray for three. Good on the triple. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Chicago calls timeout. Simons, he's checked in for Edwards. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White against Simons. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, White. They set the screen. Shoots over Simon. And it's White missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.